types plays because those are what are open.
Smoke weed
Every day.
Didn't someone bring up the point to you on Instagram that the Cowboys would have a shitload of drops recently?
Yeah.
And so taking the blame off Dak.
A little bit.
Kind of deal.
So what was that stat? It was in the last 6 games, 7% of the passes that Dak has thrown have been dropped, opposed to the first 6, only 1.5% have been dropped.
Damn, that's a fucking...
Now, is that because he's not throwing it well to him, or because they're just not grabbing it?
Yeah, so a drop like the NFL will only consider a drop if like it has to be. I think I don't know if it's both hands
catchable.
Catchable. Like it has to be. They could have caught it.
Like a sail shot. It's not going to do it.
No, they won't do that. Like say it's thrown and he's just jumping and it touches off his hand. It has to be like a clear drop. Like CD had 2 last game.
Yeah. This stat was on Twitter. Shout out to @TheHonestCowboy.
That was actually what I wanted my Instagram to be, but it was taken.
Hey,
because I'm the honest cowboy.
You are, and we found the guy.
Could have been Honest Cowboy 1.
You know what?
_69.
And you know what? He's pretty damn honest.
Yeah. What? You know what? This guy's great. He has honesty in his name, like honesty,
and his look. His look is
strength.
He certainly has a Schultzy vibe in the name here.
He has a hat on backwards. I like the guy.
I like him.
Seems legit.
So, but since the Denver game, the Cowboys have 19 drops, which equates to a drop rate of roughly 7%. That's a lot. But prior to Denver, week 1 to 6, Dallas had 4 drops for a rate of 1.5%. That's a huge
increase.
So,
I mean, and that's you don't know what that equates to in yardage or Dak's completion percentage, but it is a lot, right? Like, I don't know. You'd have to look back at certain
We're not going to
games.
fact check this
We're
guy.
not going to fact check this guy.
Cowboy.
He's the honest cowboy.
Yeah,
I believe him.
Yeah, you don't fact check someone who says that they're honest.
7% of the passes Dak Prescott has thrown have been dropped. That's not very good.
No,
that's
on target or not. So if they're dropped, they're obviously on target.
It'd be interesting to. We're not going to do it now, but it would be interesting at some point, or if someone that is actually listening to this, because it will be a clip. Sports Pro, we're looking at you. If someone knew what the NFL's the average was in the NFL, it'd be sweet to see that compared to the last 6 games.
Let me see if I can just whip it up real quick here.
Okay, I'm taking you off there because, there is this weird thing on our live streams, which if you aren't following us on our live streams, we live stream every game, or we watch every game and live stream us watching every game. Alex has this unspoken competition with Sports Pro 2.0.
Yeah, we have a guy. So Steve, just for Steve, there's a guy named Sports Pro that's in our chat. And he's basically our Siri. So whenever we need something Googled, and then Alex tries to out Google him, but Alex is usually a vape 10.
Sports Pro's not playing against a stacked field. He's Aaron Rodgers rolling over whoever was number 32 on defense.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of smoking weed, AJ's gonna come fucking snorting Adderall next live stream to study faster.
Guys, guess what? You know what's weird is every single time someone steps on the field at this percentage of the precipitation, they win the game.
Who is it hot in here?
No, I mean, look, AJ is very quick to find those reachers.
No,
He's just not as quick as Sports App or Sports Pro.
Sports App 2.0.
I mean, the clue's in the name.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Sports Pro.
Here's what I could find,
and we're gonna say heavy-handed.
Thanks, Google.
Worst drop rates. This is a few years ago, but I think we could still kind of look at it. These guys are all knowable names, and it's only gotten easier to catch.
Yep.
The guy doesn't have honest in his name, so I don't know how much I'm going to believe him.
That's true. 2015, 2017.
So this
Des
is
Bryant's on this list,
but this is per player though. This is like
per player. I know,
so
but
it's kind of tough to. It's kind of tough to. But this is still interesting to see.
It's. I mean,
Amari Cooper's on the list too.
Yeah.
Two Cowboys.
Two Cowboys and Des Bryant. Yeah. So. And then if we scroll down here, number 1 is Jason Witten by a long shot, 2.33%. He never drops the ball.
He never drops it. Witten was a fucking G.
All right, well.
AB was up there for the Steelers today Steve.
We're going to let Sports Pro.
We'll figure it out. Someone will figure it out. But anyways, back to the original stat. That increase in drops is not good. And and they've been in key points.
Yeah.
Like there's times that CD's like open without anyone within 5 yards and he just drops it.
Well, we talked about this earlier in the season where he's already thinking about the move he's about to do after he catches it, and that's kind of what's screwing
He's
him.
still a young player too, right? CD's only in his second year. Love CD. Don't think I'm throwing shade, but he could be a premier possession receiver in the NFL. You can't be dropping those gimme passes.
No, man. No,
You need to be like a DeAndre Hopkins who doesn't drop anything. I'm trying to think who else is pretty sure-handed in the NFL. Give me someone else. Give me someone else that you could think.
OBJ.
Cooper Kupp right now. That
Tyler
guy.
Lockett.
Tyler Lockett. Yeah.
Doesn't matter how far that ball's thrown.
He's getting it, right? He's getting it. So I'd like to see CD before playoffs.
He's dropped more of those screens than he has.
Well, I find it's always those fucking slants. He's always slanting across the
with him,
field.
he drops more short balls than he is long balls. And he's got big, long balls.
Saggy balls. Saggy balls.
It would be nice to see in terms of the receiver.
Saggy balls.
It would be nice to see the saggy balls on each of the receivers.
I wish they wore shorts just so we could see those balls.
It's like,
is
is
long
it not?
pants, they don't do it for me.
Is it Scary Movie or not a teen movie?
No, it's Jackass.
No, I'm talking about it's like the gym teacher and it's a chick, but her balls are hanging out. Like, is it Scary Movie or not? Another? It's one of them.
It's probably not another teen
It is.
movie.
I think it's scary.
I think it was it Schindler's List?
That's the one.
In Jackass movie, when Johnny Knoxville's wearing the old
as the
person
old
thing,
guy,
his balls are out there. That's also his old gross little balls. It would be interesting to see in terms of the routes.
Stop saying that.
I had to break it up there. Because CD does do more slants and outs versus like straight on like burns on people.
Well, and back to the cover two. If they just send Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup deep, and then CD Lamb deep up the middle of the field, one of those motherfuckers are gonna be open.
They're gonna spread that defense wide
Spread
open.
that cover two.
I'm talking about the